Hi, I'm Rayan,
I'm Noah,
and we're Reon.
and this is Artist Talks. Let's go.
Basically po, yung Reon, we're an indie pop duo galing sa Ormoc City, Leyte. And yeah, our songs are mostly experimental and mostly parang kasing happy-go-lucky yung vibe namin, yung majority. And yeah, our duo was like made during the pandemic era, yung yung 2020. Yeah, and like um Noah messaged me on Instagram and asked me if I would like to make a cover with him. And like starting from there, he asked me if I would want to be in a duo band with him. And basically after that, uh, I agreed. And yeah, nagawa yung Reon. At saka pumasok din kami sa Philpop competition, and that's where we really got known from it, kasi nanalo kami as like the grand champion sa Philpop 2020. Kaya nun po, that's how we got Reon got created po.
Yeah, we were like doing our own covers lang muna. Di pa ako masyado nun eh. Like well versed sa production and stuff. So but we were like doing just covers lang before. Then yung production pagpaproduce ko ng music is like it just developed all along the way sa pagiging
Yeah.
Rion namin.
Same
So yeah.
same with me. Because like before Reon, I'm not really into making music. I'm more into covers. But like when Reon started, that's when I started to learn how to write songs. And yeah, from then on we kind of developed and improved ever since. So yeah.
Fortunately, we're on the middle side of Leyte. So the ones who were affected the most was sa south ng Leyte. So medyo lang di naman kami masyado naapektuhan sa typhoon, which is fortunate enough. So yeah.
Unfortunately din po, during Odette, I was still staying at
Oh yeah,
Cebu.
right.
Yeah. I was still staying at Cebu, and Odette happened. So I just kind of got stuck in Cebu, and I wasn't able to go home for like a week. And it was very it was it was such an exhausting experience and very traumatic for some. Yeah. And yeah, I'm just so glad that I got to get home here in Leyte, safe and sound with my family. So ganun po. For me, I was actually planning to like make a song about it, but just remembering it, it's very I don't know. I really can't put it into words what happened, and I find it hard to make a song about it. But probably in the future I could like make a couple of songs by the
Yeah, but
experience.
Rian was involved sa parang uh donation drive, like ganun sa local city namin. And yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like,
I mean I thought ba na like uh na-inspire I got inspired by the happenings. But yeah, from Odette, I actually since I experienced all the traumatic things that happened on Cebu, when I got home here in Ormoc, I was thinking maybe I should like do something about it, and how should I be able to help with these people. So like me and my friends kind of gathered, and they initiated the event here in Ormoc. And yeah, we did a busking for costing, and all the funds was transferred to the victims of Bagyong Odette. So that's what happened.
Nabibilang lang yung times na nag-meet kami for like doing a song. We mostly do our songs ano lang online, and like we send stuff
Yeah.
via Messenger and stuff. So it was of course it was awkward at first kasi di kami masyado.
We're actually both introverts kasi.
Yeah.
And it was very awkward for the both of us to meet and make a song kasi parang nasasanay na kami sa Messenger
Yeah.
lang.
Mm-mm.
And yeah, it was an experience.
Probably sa akin, I take inspiration from ano, OG local indie bands like ano, Orange and Lemons, and like with the new bands ngayon like Ben and Ben and Mooney Mooney, and it's just ano, like taking inspiration from them on how they arrange their music and how their lyricism works rin. So yeah.
Yeah, in my side, since my contribution for this too is like songwriting. My main inspirations are Billie Eilish, MXM Tune, Moira, Ben and Ben, because like I really oh, and also Melanie Martinez, because like I really love how they make their lyrics. Like there's always a story and there's something more to it, other than what they would show. And because like in listening to music, I really love deciphering messages. And yeah, I want to be uh I want to make something that would be relatable to people, and something that would also make it make them listen to our songs like interestingly. Something, is that a word? Yeah, basically that's it. Is that a word? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a word.
Yes. Actually, in the beginning, we actually don't have a concept in mind, but but we already thought now we should make an EP that's very sentimental and mellow. Yeah, I don't think if you probably heard this, but we have two other songs, the Dreams and Better Off Without You. Actually, those two songs are a part of the EP. But you
Sana.
know, sana.
Yeah.
And like yeah, through the months, we have collected five different singles, and it's very interesting because we never planned to make all these five an EP, but when we like group them all together, it kind of tell it told the story, and we found it interesting that way. So that's basically how Sentiments was born. Yeah, we gathered all five of these songs and made a story about it. And yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
Sentiments.
also working with Xerxes Bakker was pretty intimidating at first kasi
Yeah,
and sa word flow pa lang
international.
na international producer. I mean, you could also add the Grammy Grammy nominated producer, which is intimidating when you hear about it. So pero when as time goes by sa when we had more sessions from we had regular schedules sa sessions namin. It was Xerxes was fun to work with, and it was a new experience and for us since it's the first time we had another producer aside from me doing the production, and it was we learned stuff from him as an international producer. It goes both ways. Like sometimes Rian works on the lyrics first, then after I work on the tracks. And sometimes I work on the tracks first, or sometimes I work on the lyrics first. Then Rian helps me uh build the lyrics from start to end. So yeah, it's kind of uh what goes uh both ways sa sa aming dalawa. So yeah.
So this song, basically when you'd first hear it, it's pretty sad, like really depressing po yung start ng sentiments. Kasi this song is actually about having this fear and anxiety that that there is a possibility that someone you love or someone who's dear to you would yeah, I mean, like you would there's a possibility that you would lose someone who is dear to you. Like this is where overthinking takes place, like sa part na nagko-question na siya, why like the parts where it keeps on asking why it's so hard for uh it's so hard to love him or something like that. So yeah, this is a very emotional part of the song. And because like parang start to sa I mean parang cause to sa heartbreak yung nag-explain in this song. So yeah, that's how Is It Too Much to Ask it's about po.
Yeah, for sentiments naman, it's like for me it's not a song. It's like a friend, uh, if I should say. Like it's about I know comforting someone who's tired of all the things that's going on with his or her life. And it's like the comfort song for anyone who's going through something or going through stuff na who's just looking for comfort or looking for a friend na who would yung aakbayan ka. Yeah, it's like ganyan. It's like a akbay ng isang friend.
Mm.
So yeah, that's how sentiments would be.
Fun fact din nung gumawa kami sa sentiments kasi naglalak po kami ng inspiration during this time. By the lyrics, streets are quiet, seems like everybody's gone. Deafening silence, cold winds whispering in the dark. It's actually because may bagyo during that time at ang lamig. Kaya like we're like trying to observe our environments and placed it in the song. And from
Mm.
that, nagbe-build yung kanta and yeah, it became sentiments. So basically, reminiscing to when the relationship was still fresh, yung puppy love pa yung relationship nila na uh, may may want pa yung uh, two people na magkaroon ng life together to build a home by the river or something uh, the na parang maganda talaga yung picture na pinipaint nilang dalawa. And unfortunately, things got out of hand. Kaya kaya nun yung doon nagsimula yung uh entire story ng sentiments po. So, next song, yung Back to the Times. Ano pa yung Oh,
Yeah, Back to the Times on uh it's about it's about how things are going too fast. It's like you want to go back to the times when things were nice and simple. Nung bata ka pa, you were so curious how things work. Parang ganun. You're like, ang babaw ng happiness mo pag bata ka. And like, it's like a wholesome thing, or it's a pure thing to think about. And it's like curious ka how the clouds work, paano sila nasa taas. And it's like um we took inspiration from that na the purity na how kids we were then we were back then. It's kind of a feeling na namimiss rin natin sometimes. So yeah, that was how Back to the Times That was ano, yung ano, meaning ng battle times. So yeah.
Yung last song namin ay yung Remain in You. You guys could probably observe na parang Christian song siya, 'di ba? So, 'di ba, from the whole EP being all sad and reminiscing and basically depressing, in the last song, parang gini-give up niya talaga yung everything niya to God, yung lahat ng struggles niya, yung hardships. It's basically trusting God that they will be comforted by his presence. Um, this Remain in You is also inspired by the verse Exodus 14:14, which says that he will fight for you. You only need to be still. And interesting fact din ito is during this week, my sister shared this verse to me. And like from that, I got inspired by it. Like it's something that um it's like God is trying to tell me something. And it's so interesting because like when I was sharing this to Noah, the same thing also happened to him. Like his sister also shared him this verse. So I was thinking that, "Uy, maybe this is like a message from God." It's really interesting to make a song about it. So kaya no na nagawa namin yung Remain in You because like it's basically a reminder that God, whatever you're feeling right now, God will fight your battles for you, and He is there for you, no matter what happens.
Was the winning piece sa ano, Philpop 2020 songwriting competition. So we won with that song. So that song was ano, was just purely an idea at first. Like sabi ko kay Rihanna, what if may song ba na ano, may Bisaya tapos ano, Tagalog. And like we looked it up, meron ba? And there were a few. And like sabi ko sa kanya, what if gawin natin yun? Like it was way before ano, way before we made it for the songwriting competition. I mean, we made it for another songwriting competition sana. Tapos we got hindi namin napasa on the deadline.
Too late na kasi.
Yeah. But yeah, the song was about ano eh. Like sabi ko sa kanya, paano ba natin gagawin yung Bisaya tapos Tagalog na hindi awkward? Kasi awkward if may dalawang languages yung isang song. So, sabi ko sa kanya, what if gawin nating love song? Like, it's like a long distance relationship. Like, yung isa nasa Visayas, tapos yung isa nasa Luzon. And like, how about we do it like that na both of them are from the different sides of the country. And like it's just a playful banter of a couple. Nag-aaway sila and like nagsusuyan. And it was fun to work on that song. And fortunately we won the songwriting competition with it. And yeah, took home the prize.
It's not specifically a movie kasi compilation. Actually, yung kantang I Really Like You, it's inspired by this like romantic comedy na mga anime kung saan yung girl ang magko-confess sa lalaki. And parang nakalimutan ko ano pong yung title. Basta parang hindi ko kasi alam kasi I could just I'd see it in a few scenes sa Facebook. And I don't know the title. So yeah. Ano pa yung ikaw no, may movies ka ba?
Wait, is this for the sentiments? Like
No, like songs.
I don't really watch too much TV series. I mean, that's I mean, I've watched some which inspired me to do some songs, but most of most of it was, I know, personal for me. Maybe for Rian.
I really like you lang yung
Yeah, right.
inspired by a movie. Di ko pala alam yung movie.
Yeah, but yeah, most of our songs were,
Yeah,
were
personal o stories ng ibang tao, like our friends.
please follow us on our social media pages, Reon,
If you like this video, subscribe to OneMusicPH. Click the like button.
and click the bell button for more OPM and exclusive content.